Born into a humble household, the life of Pertinax was not destined for grandeur. In the heartland of ancient Italy, the region of Liguria, a town named Alba Pompeia, cradled the birth of a boy named Publius Helvius Pertinax in 126 AD. His father, a freed slave, lived a simple life, far removed from the opulence and power that Rome was known for. Growing up, Pertinax was no stranger to the hardships of life. His early years were spent in the humble surroundings of his home, where luxuries were scarce, but dreams were not. Despite his modest upbringing, he was fortunate to receive an education, an opportunity he seized with both hands. His thirst for knowledge was insatiable, his ambition unyielding. As he stepped into adulthood, Pertinax was not one to be content with mediocrity. The confines of his humble origins were too small for his aspirations. He was driven by a relentless desire to rise above his circumstances, to carve a path of his own in the grand landscape of the Roman Empire. It was this ambition that fueled him, that pushed him to break free from the shackles of his birthright. He sought to prove that a man's birth did not define his worth, that even a son of a freed slave could aspire for greatness. Throughout his early life, Pertinax demonstrated an indomitable spirit. His journey was not an easy one, laden with obstacles and challenges. Yet, he faced each one with unwavering resolve and determination, his eyes always fixed on his ultimate goal. His ambition was his guiding light, his drive, his compass. He possessed an unyielding belief in his abilities, a belief that would serve as the foundation for his extraordinary journey. But even as he strived to rise above his humble beginnings, he could not have possibly envisioned the heights he would eventually reach. Unknown to him, destiny had a different plan, one that would lead him to the throne of the Roman Empire. Pertinax's rise to power was not a straight path, but a winding road through the Roman military. His military career began in earnest when he was stationed in Britain and along the Danube, two regions that were critical to the stability of the Roman Empire. In these challenging environments, Pertinax demonstrated a unique blend of discipline, strategic acumen, and leadership. His service in Britain was marked by a commitment to duty and a knack for maintaining order. As he navigated the complexities of frontier military life, he earned a reputation as a capable commander. His time along the Danube was no less significant. Here he faced the challenge of protecting Rome's borders from the barbarian tribes. His success in these endeavors brought him recognition and respect. Pertinax's military prowess saw him rise through the ranks, from a lowly soldier to a respected commander. His disciplined approach to leadership and his unflinching dedication to the Roman Empire did not go unnoticed. It was these qualities that eventually catapulted him into the realm of politics. His transition into politics was as strategic as his military campaigns. With the respect of his peers and the support of the Roman Senate, Pertinax was appointed as an urban prefect. This role, often reserved for experienced and trusted individuals, was a testament to Pertinax's growing influence within the Roman political sphere. As the urban prefect, Pertinax became responsible for maintaining order in Rome. His military background proved invaluable, as he used his strategic mind and disciplined approach to navigate the complexities of Roman politics. His leadership during this time further solidified his reputation as a capable and trustworthy leader. This journey, from the front lines of the Roman military to the corridors of power in Rome, was a testament to Pertinax's tenacity, strategic acumen, and leadership capabilities. He had demonstrated time and again his unwavering dedication to the Roman Empire, earning him the respect of his peers and the support of the Senate. From the battlefield to the corridors of power, Pertinax was carving a path to the most powerful position in Rome. In 193 AD, Pertinax found himself at the pinnacle of Roman power. At the age of 66, he had ascended to the throne following the murder of the infamous Emperor Commodus, a turn of events that had more to do with the machinations of the Praetorian Guard than any ambition of his own. This former teacher and soldier, who had risen through the ranks to become a respected senator, was now the head of the mightiest empire in the world. Yet he was stepping into a position fraught with difficulty, inheriting an empire deeply mired in corruption and extravagance, and a military that had lost its discipline and morale. Pertinax was determined to right these wrongs. He embarked on a series of reforms, aiming to restore the empire to its former glory. He reduced the extravagant expenditure of the imperial court and directed the funds towards improving the empire's infrastructure and the welfare of its citizens. He attempted to restore discipline and morale in the military, bringing back the rigorous training and strict rules that had made the Roman legions the envy of the world. But these reforms did not sit well with everyone. The Praetorian Guard, grown accustomed to the lax discipline and lavish gifts of Commodus, found Pertinax's strict rule and austerity hard to swallow. They grew increasingly disgruntled, their loyalty to the new emperor wavering. Pertinax, ever the soldier, refused to be swayed. He held firm, believing that the restoration of the empire was worth the risk, worth the challenge. He was not a man who sought power for its own sake, but saw it as a means to bring about change, to restore Rome to its former glory. Despite his best efforts, Pertinax's reign was fraught with challenges, and his time on the throne was to be short-lived. Yet, his determination to reform the empire and his refusal to bow to the whims of the Praetorian Guard marked him as a leader of integrity and courage, a stark contrast to the corruption and decadence of his predecessor. The Ides of March brought not just a new season, but also the end of Pertinax's reign. The downfall of this Roman emperor was as swift as it was tragic. His rule, though short-lived, was marred by a revolt that would eventually lead to his untimely demise. Pertinax's staunch belief in the rule of law and his refusal to bend to corruption would prove to be his downfall. The Praetorian Guard, the very men tasked with protecting the emperor, turned against him. They had been promised a hefty donative upon his ascension to the throne, a tradition that had been upheld by previous emperors. But Pertinax, ever the reformer, refused to pay off his guards, believing it was akin to buying loyalty. This decision didn't sit well with the Praetorian Guard. Feeling slighted and betrayed, they revolted. Their loyalty, it seemed, was indeed for sale, and Pertinax's refusal to engage in this corrupt practice cost him dearly. On the 86th day of his rule, the emperor was murdered by his own guards, an ironic twist of fate for a man who had dedicated his life to the service of Rome. The aftermath of Pertinax's death was as chaotic as it was heartbreaking. Rome was plunged into a period of instability known as the Year of the Five Emperors. In a single year, Rome saw 5 different men claim the title of emperor, each reign more tumultuous than the last. It was a time of uncertainty and upheaval, a stark contrast to the peace and stability that Pertinax had envisioned for his empire. Pertinax met his end not in battle but at the hands of his own guards, a tragic end to a life of ambition and perseverance. His death serves as a grim reminder of the precarious nature of power and the danger of standing against corruption. Yet, in his determination to uphold the rule of law and his refusal to buy loyalty, Pertinax left behind a legacy of integrity, a beacon of principled leadership in a time of uncertainty. Though his reign was brief, Pertinax left an indelible mark on the Roman Empire. His legacy is one of reform and discipline, a testament to his military background and his commitment to the greater good of Rome. He was a man of the people, who rose from humble beginnings to become a symbol of resilience and ambition. Pertinax was known for his attempts to restore Rome to its former glory by implementing financial and moral reforms. He sought to eliminate corruption, revitalize the economy, and restore the moral fabric of Roman society. A disciplined leader, he held steadfast in his beliefs, even in the face of adversity. But perhaps the most significant part of Pertinax's legacy was his untimely death, which sparked one of the most tumultuous periods in Roman history, the Year of the Five Emperors. His assassination marked a turning point, a moment when the Roman Empire was forced to rethink the way it chose its leaders. No longer was the throne guaranteed by birthright or political maneuvering. Instead, it became a prize to be won, a position to be auctioned to the highest bidder, setting a precedent for future successions. In death, Pertinax was deified by the Senate, a posthumous honor that signified his enduring impact on Roman society. His name became synonymous with ambition and resilience, a symbol of what one could achieve with determination and perseverance. He was a man who rose from the ranks of the Roman military to sit on the throne of the most powerful empire of the ancient world. His story serves as a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming odds, one can still rise above and leave a lasting impact. His legacy continues to inspire and captivate historians and enthusiasts alike, serving as a testament to his character and his unwavering commitment to the Roman Empire. From humble beginnings to the throne of the Roman Empire, Pertinax's life was a testament to the heights one can reach with ambition and perseverance.